Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. I love you. I'm sending you a very big virtual hug wherever you are on the earth plane in this now moment. Here's the message that came through this morning. It may be for you, it may not be for you, but here it is anyway. It was definitely for me. So I was laying on the ground and I was meditating and just bringing in a huge amount of light to flush through consciousnesses that may be stuck inside of me. My body's felt really tight the last 24 hours. And they showed me a version of the human body, and they said the human body is currently becoming. And I said, what do you mean becoming? They said the next 6 weeks is a powerful now moment for humanity, because the version that they are stepping into right now, which for us is about 6 weeks because we are in a time-space continuum, things take longer, even though it's always a now moment. Who we are stepping into is going to allow us to be able to navigate what is coming in 2020, 2021 with more ease and grace. But we have to get clear and we have to start to recognize what is happening to us on an energetic and frequency level. We have to start to stop being distracted perhaps by the external and start focusing on who we are becoming. We're juggling so much right now. We're juggling the external. We're clearing and dismantling the external. We're juggling and clearing and dismantling what's happening within us. But we are literally becoming new versions of ourselves in this now moment. And we have to start to really recognize and participate in this. It's very, very, very important, they were saying. So for the next 6 weeks, give or take, try not to think too much about time, because in the quantum space, it's all happening in the now. But your frequency in your body is higher than your thoughts, beliefs, behaviors, and emotions. The frequency in the body is higher than the thoughts, beliefs, behaviors, and emotions for many of us that we are currently experiencing. So we are playing in an older version of us when there is a higher version of us waiting for us to step into. So there's two aspects of us right now in this now moment within our physical body. There's the high frequency version of us, and then there's the older version of us that we're playing out still because it's comfortable, because we're used to it. And we're not recognizing this higher frequency that we have the ability to jump and step into. Okay? And so here are some ways that you can start to navigate. How do I know? How can I do this? How do I navigate moving into the higher frequency that your body is already holding? Okay? So the first thing is, this is all about letting go of attachments. Attachments to people, attachments to places, attachments to things, attachments to events, experiences, anything. Attachments to future, attachments to past, attachment. We have to let go of any sort of attachments that we have in order to be in a flow, now moment state, allowing ourselves to move into that frequency. Just think of a fluid movement, right? And when we are held in these lower aspects of us, so the emotions, thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors, when we're held in them, there's an attachment to them. Even if it's a safe attachment, right? We're holding on to something. And even if we know it's not good, we're holding on to it. It's comfortable, safe, we're familiar with it. But it's holding you back from stepping into this high frequency version of you that's already in you in this now moment waiting for you. But this is new, a little uncomfortable, not sure if I can do it, right? So we have to start to recognize these aspects of us and this aspect of us. So first, you can start to ask yourself some questions throughout your now moment. 2 really powerful questions. What am I attached to that no longer serves me? And what am I ready to let go of or release? What am I attached to that no longer serves me? And what am I ready to release? Just ask yourself those questions throughout your now moment, and they may change, right? But when you start to look at what you're attached to, you start to actually recognize there may be a lot that you're still attached to. There is nothing wrong with this, but let's just get clear on what may be the anchor that's holding you back. Attachments. Then you want to start to ask the questions about what's going on with your physical body. So 1, what does my body need today? We've got to start to come back into the body over and over again and recognize the frequency that we're holding and what it needs. Does it need more food, more exercise, more movement, more green juices, more sleep? What does it need? More meditation? What does your body need? What am I feeling in this now moment. So when you move into that flow state, you're allowing everything to just be. You're not attaching to anything that is coming into your now moment. You're not attaching to thoughts, beliefs, behaviors, or emotions. The way you move into this higher frequency is you let go of attachment to those things. So you want to constantly ask yourself, what am I feeling? What am I feeling? I'm not afraid to feel anything. I have to feel in order to shift. I have to feel in order to shift. I have to see it all. I have to observe it all. 3, who am I stepping into? Who is this version of me that's in the higher frequency? Can you see him or her? Can you feel him or her? Can you know him or her? Can you be him or her? So again, what does my body need today? What am I feeling? 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 Feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. What am I thinking? What am I doing? Be the observer of you over and over and over again, allowing it to just be. And that is how you let go of attachments and resistance. And that's how you flow straight into that higher frequency. And then 3, who is this version of me that's already me, within me now, in a higher frequency? Hope this isn't too confusing. Who am I? Who am I with? What am I doing? Where do I live? How do I feel? What do I look like? And here are some steps that can help you throughout your now moment. So those are the questions you want to start to ask. And here are some steps. No particular order. You want to breathe everything through you. Breathe. Breathe. Your breath is the most powerful tool that you have right now. There is so much happening in the external, and we have got to really start to move it through. Whatever we're feeling, whatever we're experiencing, we got to move it through with the breath. So breathe. 2, stay detached from everything if you can. You're not the emotions, thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors that you're having. You're not the external that's unraveling. You are experiencing all of it. It's all part of the evolution in consciousness. That's it. So pay attention to anything you're attaching to. Pay attention to the feelings, the thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors that you're attaching to. Don't make it right or wrong. Just pay attention. Because the more you can observe yourself attaching to something, the more you can begin to choose to release that attachment, and then you start to flow again. Again, remember, attachment is like an anchor. It's going to hold you in that frequency. And what we're doing right now for the next 6 weeks is we're moving into this higher frequency version of us. 3. Choose. Choose the version of you right now. Choose who you want to be. Choose what you want to feel. Now, this is not saying that you don't feel what you're feeling in the now. So let's say you wake up and you feel anger. You recognize that you feel anger. Remember the question, what am I feeling? Oh, I'm feeling anger. Okay. Breathe that anger through you. Stay detached from that anger. Choose that version of you that's in the higher frequency that's in your body right now, which is love. I love you, Lori, even though you're angry. Do you understand? You're not denying the anger, but you are choosing to be that version of you in a higher frequency. Even while you are feeling an emotion, thought, belief, and behavior that you don't like. Do you see how this works? You do not deny these lower aspects of you or these lower versions, frequencies of you. You let them come in for the sole purpose of observing them, feeling them, and then choosing this version. You wake up in the morning and you're irritated all day. What am I feeling today? I'm feeling irritable. Okay, I'm going to breathe that irritability through me throughout my day. Fabulous. I'm going to surrender into it without attaching to it because I am not the irritability. I'm experiencing it. Then I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose to be that higher version of me in the now moment while I still allow myself to feel irritability, which could just basically be compassion. Or I'm going to let myself rest, or I'm going to cancel all of my appointments, right? Whatever that is for you. When you choose to be that higher version, you are literally cutting the anchor the attachment to irritability, like there's something wrong with you because you are irritable. There's nothing wrong with you. It's called being a human. So you cut the anchor of attaching to irritability. You don't ignore it. You feel it, but you choose to be the higher version of you while you still feel anything you're feeling. That's how you move into this frequency, this version of you. And then 4, meditate. Meditate, 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 they said. Meditate daily if you can. See you, the higher version of you. Feel you, the higher version of you. Be you, that higher version of you. So whatever meditation looks like to you, it could be walking, it could be swimming, it could be exercise, yoga, it could be, I don't know, drawing, writing, anything. What is meditation for you? Because the more you can meditate right now, taking a time out for yourself in order to feel, in order to be, in order to understand what's happening, the easier it will be for you to become. The easier it will be for you to shift in to these next 6 weeks of becoming the version of you you already are in your physical body right now. This is so much bigger than just the external, you guys. So much bigger. We are becoming multidimensional. We already are, okay? So that word becoming is a little bit third dimensional. We already are multidimensional beings. But right now, you are becoming, in this now moment, a higher multidimensional physical human being. Right now. And if we're constantly distracted by the external, we're not going to recognize and be able to choose and move through it in the way that we are designed to, with ease and grace and in the now moment. Let's do it now. It's happening right now. So again, the questions to ask: what am I attached to that no longer serves me? What am I ready to release? And then you go into, what does my body need today? What am I feeling? And who am I stepping into? Who is this version of me? And then the tips every day that you can start to practice: breathing. Breathe everything through you. Stay detached. So whatever you're thinking, feeling, observing, being, whatever that is, feeling, whatever it is, stay detached. Just watch yourself be it, meaning experiencing it. Just watch yourself feeling that emotion. Watch yourself thinking that thought. Watch yourself doing that behavior. Observe, detach. 3, choose to be the higher version of you that's already in you, even while you're feeling that emotion or that thought or doing that behavior you don't want to do, being in a relationship you don't want to be in, okay? You have to observe it, you have to feel it, you have to float through it, and you have to choose that higher version. And then 4, meditate. Meditate. So remember what is occurring right now. Your body is holding a much higher version of you right now. Many of us are still being in, doing, attached to lower frequency versions of us, emotions, thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors. It's okay, no right or wrong. This is called ascension. We're ascending. But right now, we have the opportunity to really dig our hands in and start participating in this becoming. We can start participating and choosing to move through this, to move into that higher version of you that already exists. Letting go of attachments, letting everything be okay. So in 2021, we can step in and say, bring it on. We've got this. And we'll be able to handle it in a way that we never realized we could and that we never realized we would. I love you. Thank you for being here.